saving money for a new bike that costs $110 and represents the amount of money he has saved so far. Okay, do we know how much money he has saved? We don't know how much money he has saved. We do know how much, let's erase this. We do know how much the bike costs. Okay, we're doing number 12. Mike is saving money for a new bike that costs $110. If M represents the amount of money he has saved so far, write an expression that represents the amount of money in dollars he still needs to save. So this is the kind of expression that you're going to have to do for the unit 2. So Mike's saving money. So he's saving money. We don't know how much money he saved because it says M represents the money that he has saved. But what we do know is that he wants to buy a bike that costs $110. That is how much that bike costs. And he has a certain amount of money in the bank. We need to know how much more money he needs. How much more money he's going to need in comparison to what he has in the bank. Okay, so what we're going to do is try to find what operation we are going to use to find the difference. Hear that word? Difference. Key word difference. What does the word difference mean? If it says subtraction, you are correct. This is a subtraction problem, and I'll tell you why. I'm sorry, kids. And I'll tell you why. Because this is how much money you have, which is 110. This is how much money you have in the bank, which is M. I want to know how much more money I'm going to need to buy the bike. So I am going to subtract. So let's put an example. Let's say that we already know that we have $50. This is an example, but this is your answer for the problem. For problem number 12, that's your answer. That is how you have to write it, and you don't have to do anything else. They're not asking you to solve it. They're asking you, write an expression that represents the amount. The amount, okay? That's what they're asking you. So let's continue with our example. Let's say that you have $50 in the bank, and you go to Best Buy and say, I want to buy a video game system with PlayStation that costs $110. How much more money are you going to need so that it will equal to this? So what you have to do is subtract 110 minus 50. So let's do it. $110 minus $50. 0, 0, 0, 11, 11 minus 5. Try to do that in your head, or you can do it counting fingers. 5 to get to 11. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is 60. So this is how much money you're going to need to buy your video game system. So either you're going to get an allowance, or you're going to work at home home doing chores or something, and then you need to gather $60 because that is the difference, and that's what we needed to find here. This is how much money the bike costs. Okay, this is how much money you have in the bank, which we don't know. And that difference, we need to subtract it, and the difference is going to be how much money do you need, how much more money do you need to buy the bike. Okay, 50 is just an example that I am giving you. Let's say that you have $50 in the bank. That's what I said before. You're going to subtract it, and that is how this works. Okay, so we are done with number 12. This is your answer for number 12. 110 minus m. Okay,